Are we on? Speak a minute, Dad.
You're asking me to speak with a mouth full of...
Yeah, we're on.
Biscuits.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Life of Raleigh podcast with me, Michael. Dad with a fucking digestive in his mouth.
I could think of something else to put in my mouth, but it wouldn't be a digestive. Anyway,
Yeah. Don't.
Hello, I'm Dad. Sorry, I'm eating a bit. I love digestives. I'm eating a biscuit. He happened to turn it on. Bugger. Go on, continue. Just let me finish off this piece.
He's so ignorant.
I'm not ignorant. I like me chocolate.
You just happen to eat a fucking digestive just as we go live. And then you say you're not ignorant. You're alright then, you're shocking. You just ruined the entire You just ruined the entire channel. No, I'm done. I'm finished. I've had enough.
This
Bye,
is how you're born. Apologies. What am I apologising for?
I don't know. What, you eating a biscuit?
Oh,
Calm down.
you turned the bloody thing on, lad, not me.
No, it's you keep apologising. You don't need to apologise. Just
Right.
taking a piss.
No, there's a joke there somewhere. So I need to be very, very careful. Anyway.
What was that?
I don't ask. I'm just making funny noises today. I've just had enough.
Oh,
Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. I apologise for that. A certain person pressed live just as I was midway through one of my biscuits.
At least I stopped eating before I pressed the button.
So, I mean, I'll guarantee you that people on here will be sat chomping doing more than eating biscuits when I've come on here.
It's tea time. Doing more than eating biscuits. Okay.
Stop getting out. Get out.
Yeah, I got the same image.
No, yeah, I bet you haven't got the image I've got. Anyway, today we're going to try and talk about some of the places we've been to and walked around. And just before we came on,
hi, Asta.
Michael was going on about a night walk. Now, I love going out in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere when it's pitch black, just going for a walk. And I remember one day, it might have been with the lads. I was up because on a night time, sometimes I can't sleep, so I'll go for a mooch. I'll just go for a drive around in the car. And I normally end up in the Cleveland Hills somewhere over as far as Chop Yat and that way, Stokesley. And I've seen some beautiful night skies. I could have swatted the Milky Way. Oh, fuck it. Has anybody ever seen that?
I have. Do you know, I've seen it twice.
I tell you what, that's one of the most breathtaking things that I've ever seen when I've been out on a night time is the Milky Way. Absolutely. You've got to go where there's absolutely barely, no light pollution. And you go over Chop Yat way towards Stokesley and then back and beyond.
Yeah.
There's fuck all there. And I seen it there. And I was absolutely awe-inspired just watching that thing go across the sky.
Well, me and Craig went to a church that's up that way.
Hi, Aston.
You go over Clearbank and just keep going, and then there's a church.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, go next time you go up Carlton Bank, right? Just keep going. Straight across the top, round the back, into Chop Yat. And you can only go left or right. Turn right. As if you're going towards Malton.
Yeah.
As if you're going towards Malton. There's nothing out there.
The
only other best place to see the Milky Way is Saddleworth. Get your ass up Saddleworth Moor.
No, thanks.
All right, in the middle of the night. Bit iffy, but
yeah, you can keep Saddleworth Moor.
And the amount of stars you think when you're in the town or the city out there and you see a few stars, that's all you see. But when you go up the countryside where it's absolutely black, you fucking just both.
We went.
I remember when I was going to when I was on my way to Edinburgh and I was coming along the coast, and I had to pull over to do something, and I just looked up. What the fuck? The fucking amount of stars I was seeing was unreal. Because you see your normal constellations during the night time, a normal night in the town or a city. But when you're out there, you can barely pick them out because there's that many. You just fucking, where the fuck did that look come from? Brilliant.
Do you remember when we took it? It's another church. That church on the A19.
Oh yeah, the one just after the
Exeter.
petrol station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we took Nicola there once just to have a look around, and I just happened to look up, and the fucking Milky Way is bright as fuck.
It is, isn't it?
And I just looked up and I went, "Fuck me, that's a Milky Way."
Yeah. If you go up the Carlton Bank, or even Clearbank, and you go up towards Chopyat, because both Clearbank and Carlton Bank roads both meet at Chopyat. Anywhere along there on them two sides of the road, absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Do you remember when we went to the South Gare once with, I think it was Oliver and
it was
Ella?
Oliver, yeah.
Was that night? It was that night. I think Sue was it? Sue might have been there as well.
Probably. Oh, I can't remember that, but I know we could see the stars there. You could see, because I just got my new glasses, remember? So, oh yeah, it was something. She said, "Oh, you're only showing off because you've got your new glasses on."
Yeah.
And I looked up,
and it was the Milky Way's there.
There's the Milky Way there. Yeah, that's so. We've got to go out night walking again.
Yeah, I used to love night walking. Oh, night driving's miles better.
Yeah, I've still got all my headlights. I have my headlights, but me
headlamps. Head torch, Dad.
I've still got them, but because the new one I've just got is absolutely fantastic. It's LED, that one. It's bright.
Is that the one that's got about 17 lights on it?
Yeah, I mean, I could blind the shuttle with that.
By planes.
Yeah, I give airplanes a bad time with that one. But yeah, up in the woods, up there, up in the Cleveland Hills.
Cleveland Hills is fantastic to walk, especially in the summer.
Yeah. Well, I do the Cleveland Way, don't I?
I've done.
Big, is that a 24-hour competition you have? Where they walk around? I think we used to be marshals for it.
Yeah. The Cleveland Classic. Wow.
Cleveland Classic. That was it. The Cleveland Classic, yeah. 24-hour walk, that is, people. It's all night.
Wow.
And you have marshals set up there all like so many miles apart. And we used to be the marshalling one right near Carlton Bank.
Yeah.
We weren't far from there. And it was absolutely fantastic. And even then, because I took my radios up there one night, because we had there was a radio amateur there didn't like me. Did not like me. Yeah, he was in case it was an emergency, they needed the emergency services out like that. He was on the radio emergency shit. And I was just sat there transmitting with Auntie Margaret kept coming in the car. And I was in my van. And he didn't like me at all. Not that I give a shit.
I remember the Cleveland Credit. Fucking bright green T-shirts, weren't they? Well, with the dark green.
They were dark green.
With white.
Cleveland Classic. Yeah, I don't know whether they actually still do that.
Actually, I'm gonna Google this.
You're gonna Google it?
Yeah. And I don't think it'll be called the Cleveland Classic. Like,
it might not be now, but like I say, we used to do the marshals for it. They'd have tents and stuff so many miles apart on the actual walk itself, and when they'd come into our checkpoint, it was basically a checkpoint. We'd give them like hot soup, hot food, drinks and stuff like that. And if they needed any energy drink, but not bloody Red Bull, glucose drinks. Well, I tell you what, you took a glucose drink.
I haven't.
Proper glucose. Oh, yeah. Tell you what.
Well, Lucas did.
No, it was something else. It was like a powder, like dextrose tablets. The only little square tablets that are.
Oh, yeah. I used to eat them all the time.
Yeah, well, them there, mate, they'd put you flat in your ass there. You'd be up there with Jamie. They really are good. I think Lucasade did a tablet form of them. Yeah, you got me mentioning Lucasade.
That's what Mum got me from the shop. She got me a pack of 5 and I ate them all in one day. They're fucking lovely.
It's when you went crawling the walls, because that's what they do. But we used to do the marshalling for that, and you could see all the stars on the night time. Then all the Milky Way. Then what you googling?
Right, it says a Cleveland Classic Walk is a 26-mile group walk event organised by East Yorkshire Long Distance Walkers Association.
Yeah.
While
2000,
I don't know. Yeah, while 2002 is listed as a specific nostalgic and documented Cleveland Classic in the search result.
The reason he ended up calling it the Cleveland Classic, because it was mainly all along the Cleveland Hills. It was mainly at the border of Cleveland, but between Cleveland and North Yorkshire that it was done.
Well, I'd say I've done 75% of the Cleveland Way.
Yeah, because we weren't far. I think there was only 2 more checkpoints after ours before the finish. in Stokesley. And I don't think we had any emergencies. Well, we never did any emergencies. There was an ambulance or a doodah on site. It was a first aider and that there, just in case. So look after them. And that was it. But it was mainly before they got anywhere near us.
So it wasn't the entire Cleveland Way, because the entire Cleveland Way is 109 miles.
No, it wasn't the entire. It wasn't that. And the other good thing about it is when we all went down into Stokesley at the end of it, all the marshals were giving the biggest fucking breakfast I've ever had.
You know, the ones who were twat.
Yeah, we all got big breakfasts.
Oh, so while the kids asleep, you're munching on a breakfast?
Oh, yeah.
We get fucking dry-ass cornflakes.
Don't forget, they're out walking, so they're keeping warm walking. We were just stood around the tents and all that stuff. With all I mean, there was plenty of stuff there to eat, don't get me wrong, but you actually get colder stood still than you do when you're walking.
Did Nan and Grandad used to go?
Yeah, me and Tommy took our big vans up there. Auntie Margaret, she used to go in your Nan and Grandad's van, and I had my big van there.
Did we ever take the caravans?
You never get a caravan up there. Never. No, never took the caravan. Just the back of the vans. And obviously you had that snot-nosed radio amateur. Sorry, I know not all radio amateurs are the same, but there's certain radio amateurs I've come across over the years, and my experience with radios, I just don't like them.
Oh, do you know Mike, Asta's partner?
Yeah.
He used to be banging to it as well.
Into what?
CBs. I've just been talking to him on his live stream. He's flying a plane at the moment. Well, attempting.
Bloody hell, yeah, I was in on the radio. That was on the last podcast, wasn't it?
That's where we need to go. If you ever get back I know you're going to get back into radios because you've said, but we need to go up to Carlton Bank to get the height.
I was up there this morning.
Oh, were you?
I went for a mooch this morning. I went and got me coffee from the Reliance service station, the BP garage near the hospital. And I went for a mooch. Went down through Yarm Stockton, picked up the A19, picked up the 172 after XLB and went into Carlton. There was a cop car sat there. I'm only doing 60. I had my eye beams on. As soon as I spotted them, the old burgundy dipped them. Yeah. I thought he's gonna pull me here. Well, he left me alone. I wasn't speeding, wasn't being an arsehole.
Well, what time was it?
Oh, it was early this morning. By the time I got back, it was just breaking day by the time I got back.
Oh, was it?
I just sat at the top of Carlton Bank doing the same thing, trying to look at the stars, but obviously it was cloudy.
Did you get out the car and walk up? Did you? God, I bet it was freezing.
No, it was warm. I'm not scared of the dark.
Yeah, you are. Don't lie.
Right, okay.
You have a fucking lamp on.
And you park the car at the bottom door, and you park the car at the bottom, and it's up on the left. And I just walked up to I didn't go all the way to the top, I just went so far up. I had a good look down on the borough and that.
You should have gone. You should have gone to the right at the edge of the seats. Just sit there.
Well, if you go halfway up Carlton Bank on the left hand side, there's a picnic area. You can sit in there, but you're just mainly looking at trees there. What I did is I walk up the side of the hill because Carlton Bank, where the road isn't exactly the top of the hill. It's as you go up, and you get to the top where the cafe is, the right hand side. That's the top of the hill up there. I just walked halfway up there.
That's Cleveland way.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Right.
You
need to pull that face. Poke your fucking eyes out.
Looking down on Stokesley and Middlesbrough, like I say, the massive lights. You can see all the coast, all along the coast and everything. And that's why I like going out there, night walking. Because you see more than you would during the day. Especially, like we said earlier, the Milky Way. Oh, I remember the first time I saw that. Absolutely fucking
Redcar was the first time I saw it. When we went to Redcar.
Because I pointed it out to you, didn't I? So that it is. It wasn't as bright then.
No,
because obviously we were near the lighthouse. But you go up to Carlton or Chop Yat in the middle of the night, on a clear summer's night, you'll see it even more. So it stands out well.
My fucking eyelids do my head in. Looks like I'm stoned.
Michael, you are stoned.
Off Smarties.
Yeah.
What, a special Smarties?
It's all that sugar that's in them. And you can get, some people can get high on sugar, you know. They get a sugar rush. Ooh, it knocks them fucking sideways.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Jamie's kids.
See, now he was talking about me eating a digestive when I came on. A chocolate digestive, by the way. And he sat there chomping on
But
Smarties.
But I've run out. I ate 3/4 of them before we started.
I know I've got I think it's half a packet left down there. My name on it. So what else? Like I say, Cleveland, Eston Hills.
It used to be our playground there.
Yeah. Well, me and our Stephen were regular up there. We were always up Eston Hills.
Yeah, but you used to walk all the way over to Gisborne, that didn't you?
Not all the way over. No, not all the way over.
Didn't you go to Rosebery Top in that way?
We went to Rosebery Top in that way, yeah. Because as you go hit Eston Hills square on, what you call, I think it was called a piggy bank. I don't know what the fuck. We never called it that.
Yeah.
And you come over the top. You come down to the Cross Keys. There's a Cross Keys pub on the 172 on the other side.
Yeah.
You come down to that. It's all public footpath. You cross the 172 and pick up the footpath again, and it takes you up to the top of Rosebery Top. But we were knackered that day. Like,
was the 172 there?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Was it?
The dual carriageway was there. Yeah. I mean, we were knackered that day. We were absolutely fucking shattered. Me and I was Stephen doing that. But that's what we used to do on a weekend. We used to go camping up there regular.
I didn't see Jamie coming in. Hold on, let me just.
Yeah. And we were. I remember me and Paul Edwards. We used to camp up there, but you know where the NHS place is on the side of Eston. You go Flats Lane, you got the NHS place on the left, but just on that field, the other side of that field is a big stretch of woods. Just after it, before you get onto West Hills itself, we used to camp in there. Me and Paul Edwards. I mean, I was staying. I've camped in there as well.
Right.
That's where we first started camping. Was at Eston Hills. Me and our kidder.
Oh God, I can't remember the first place I went camping.
Yeah, we done that. Most people do it in the back garden, but I think that's cheating. If you're going to go camping, go camping.
We used to do that when we were kids, camp in the back garden.
Yeah, I wouldn't class that as camping.
No.
Go to where you've got to go camping. I mean, we weren't that far from home. We weren't living in Brambles Farm, so anything happened, we weren't that far away. We used to walk down the Black Path all the way down through Smithstock Park, not the actual shipyard. Smithstock Park owned that. You know that cricket club?
Yeah.
Smithstock Park. Yeah, they owned that. That was part of the shipyard. That they had a cricket team and that we used to cut through there. And
what are you talking about?
Walks and camping and stuff. No, the walks we've been on, like up Clearbank and up Sutton Bank and that way.
Is that when Bigfoot followed us down the path?
That was me and you, Jamie.
No, Dad was there because Daddy was like, "What the fuck? Keep making that noise."
Oh,
that was
yeah.
A deer.
Well,
that
was it?
A deer, yeah. It's like on a night time when I've been out, when I go on my mooch on my own. I've sat up on the top of Carlton Bank a few times. You like screaming, and have you heard foxes scream?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird scream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's what in the medieval days they called them banshees. They all thought it was a banshee. It wasn't. It was actually a fucking fox.
Fox.
Because once in a while you leave them round here doing the same thing, screaming.
Have you heard a fox laugh?
Yeah.
It's fucking off it.
Yeah, I did when I told him when my dick was bigger than his. Anyway.
No, I'm gone.
Anyway,
now you know why we are the way we are.
I'm sorry, but I'm like these two, right? It just pops in there and I can't help myself.
We're like you. Don't blame us.
No, I picked it up from these.
No, you never. No, you never.
So that's going to get edited. Okay, let's laugh. Shit. Sorry, it was a joke. I know this joke. It concerns a bull in this bloke. Yeah, but I'll let you know. But I'll tell you the joke later. I can't say it on here because obviously probably be kids watching.
A bull in a china shop. Is that what it involves?
No,
Dad.
no.
I know.
No, it was a donkey. It was a man in a bar with a donkey. That was it. I can't say the joke. I really can't because it really is mucky. So, right, as I was saying, we were talking about foxes screaming. Yeah, foxes screaming. Now, like I say, in the medieval days, they didn't know it was actually a fox screaming. It was they called it a banshee. They thought it was banshees, and it wasn't. It was just foxes screaming.
Fair enough.
Has Jamie gone?
He's muted himself.
Right.
I think you just embarrassed him more than he embarrasses himself.
It was a joke, man. Anyway, I'm sick of apologising. You know what we're like. You know what I'm like. So I'm not going to keep doing that.
Don't like it.
So
Press the red button. Simple.
What I wanted to do was go up to Saddleworth in the middle of the night. I've done it once or twice, but not right into Saddleworth moor. I've come off the M62 and just gone a couple of miles down the road, but that's it. What I want to do is go right into Saddleworth itself. I know it's cold and desolate, but can you imagine the night sky, the clear night sky, when you look up there, what it's going to be like?
Yeah, because
there's no light pollution there whatsoever. No. It's just a bit of nowhere. I will do that. I'm going to do that.
What's that? It's an hour down the road or something.
If that hour and a half tops.
You're cut out there, Dad. You need to say it again.
It's about an hour and a half tops. It's not that. It's not that far. Depends how fast you go. I mean, I've only ever got in a van over there. It's 70, so that's about an hour and a half. And it'll be dark. I mean, don't go during the day. Forget it, because the M62 is fucking, it's heaving.
Full of plebs.
And middle of the night, yeah, we'll do that one day. Just throw some stuff in the back, a couple of flasks of tea and whatever. There's plenty of service. Oh, there's not many. Obviously, there's not many service stations on the M62.
No.
No, but not up at Saddleworth anyway. So we'll have a nip up there and we'll try that one day.
Is Weatherby near there? Sorry.
Weatherby? Nowhere near it. You pass Weatherby on the A1 to get there, but that's it.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. And another one, the A1 near Berwick. You come down the A1 to Berwick and towards the Scottish border. And once you pass the Scottish border, you're barely going to see any village, any light. Right? And I have seen, I think I've said this before on another podcast, some of the most gorgeous sunrises ever coming down the A1 along the border with the North Sea, along the coast with the North Sea. And I mean pinks, purples, all various colours, reds, oranges. And yeah, the best time summer coming up, because obviously it gets lighter earlier. And I've always wanted to go and take pictures and videos of that happening. Obviously, driving a van, I can't do it, but now I don't do Scotland anymore. I can always go up there on my weekend off, just to watch the sunrise. But like I say, it's just getting the weather right. I mean, we could plan to go up this weekend to top of Carlton Bank this weekend, and it'll be overcast.
Yeah. No, look.
It's typical Britain, isn't it? It'll be overcast. Oh shit, I can't see now.
Well,
come on, then. See, they all wait for me.
Shut the fuck. No, we don't. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to think of places. I'm trying to think of places, and you're just instantly there. Shut up. Let me talk.
Right, I'll go quiet then. You talk.
I'm trying to think of places where I've been. I can't remember.
So why? See, this is what I mean. This is another thing that begins to upset me. Is they come up with these ideas, people, right? Oh, we'll talk about this and we'll talk about that. And it's left to me. And suddenly their fucking brains go blank. They can't think of anything.
Well, obviously.
It does. And it annoys me, Michael, because then you say, oh, you're talking too much. But when I say it's just like that, well, you think of something. You can't.
Because I was trying and you just... you instantly go off.
You must have been other places. What, like, even Gisborough Woods.
Did we do Gisborough Woods the other day? Was that Gisborough Woods?
Yes, Michael.
Well, I don't know. It's the first time I've ever been. That was a check and a half, that though. Don't you think?
I didn't laugh at it. I was alright with it.
Oh, I wasn't. It was too muddy.
So what about Birkbrow? You've never been up Birkbrow in the middle of the night?
I don't think so, no. Where's Birkbrow?
So what? It's the course road to Whitby from Gisborne to Whitby.
No,
171.
I've always been to Whitby on a through the day.
Bloody hell! So why pick this subject?
Well, you don't have to walk at night all the time.
There's a car park at the top.
Yeah, something.
You get at the top of Birkbrow. There's a car park immediately on the left. When you get to the top, it's on the left, and it's got footpaths that lead off all over into the countryside.
That's not Sutton Bank, is it? Or is that a different place?
That's Sutton Bank.
Is it?
Birkbrow.
See, I thought they were two different places.
It's Birkbrow. It is Birkbrow.
I've ridden up there. I've ridden
Sutton
up
Bank. Sutton Bank's on side of Northallerton. Bro, like even Sutton Bank, you can go up to Sutton Bank on the night time, and the White Horse and all that's up there.
But it's a 20-minute walk from the car park.
What is?
I didn't know that. The horse.
What's 20 minutes? Nothing.
No, I'm just saying. I've ridden up there. I've ridden all over there. There's like a little jump place there now as well.
I don't know. It's been the last time I think I was up at that White Horse. I must have been in my late teens, early 20s last time I was up there.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time ago. What about you then, Jamie? Jamie?
You might be busy with the kids. Right.
Go on.
Should we talk about where we biked? Because I've ridden all over. And I'm sure you have when you were a kid.
Yeah, but mainly the places I've just been mentioning.
Yeah, it's practically the same here. You should do Sutton Bank. It's a really nice ride. It's a bit
Sutton
hilly.
Bank? Yeah,
no, I call it Sutton Bank. I don't know what's the car park called.
Which you see, you're getting your banks confused. Which one's Sutton Bank you're on about?
The one where the White Horse is.
Over near Thirsk?
Mm-hmm.
How the hell did you get up there? You didn't ride a bike up
No,
Sutton Bank?
no. We drove there. It was me, Mum, and Martin. And we took our bikes up there, and there's a car park as well as two, I think.
Left and right of the world. There's one by either side.
Yeah.
Pick which one.
But then you go over the road, and there's like a little downhill thing.
Yeah.
And then there's a jump. What is it?
It's 20 minutes on a bike or 20 minutes to walk to the horse?
Oh, it's 20 minutes to walk to the horse. We didn't go to the horse. We went the opposite way.
A lot of people don't realise that on the side of the Cleveland Hills is a White Horse.
Mm.
They don't realise that.
I haven't seen.
You can see it as you're coming off the A1 down the A19, or the A1 off the 168, which becomes the A19. I don't know why they changed the number because it was always the A19, and changed it for some stupid reason. And then you just look to the right, and you can see the White Horse on the side of the hill. A lot of people around, especially this part of the world, this Middlesbrough, Cleveland area, do not know that White Horse is there.
No.
You know what I mean? They don't know it's there because they don't go out.
No.
But it is actually there.
They're mainly on these, aren't they, all day?
Yeah. But me and I was Steve, fucking hell, we were all over the places on our bikes, mainly around towns, up in villages, round Eston Hills, up Wilton Castle, all that way.
I tell you what, when you get your bike done, bring it up here, right, and I'll take you on my 10-mile ride.
I can't ride a bike anymore, so my ankles, my knees have gone. I can't do a bike no more. That's why I'm in no rush to put it back together.
Fair.
I can't do that now. My legs won't take it anymore.
Fair enough.
That's just old. I'm just old, son. I can't do it.
But it's the back road to Seymour.
The slightest incline, when I first started where I work now, I used to ride in on my bike, and the slightest incline of my knees would start. You could hear them grinding, or I could feel them grinding.
Oh, wow.
I ended up walking in. That's how bad it was.
Is that why you got your car?
That's why I got the car, yeah. I thought, I can't do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
It would take me nearly an hour to get to work, walk into work, and nearly an hour back, and I thought, no, I'm going for a car, so I went and got a car. So I started to get my cars back.
Man, an hour walking from there to work isn't bad.
Not for someone of my age, it wasn't.
No.
I think I was, 57 when I started there. Been there 6 years, that was nearly 7 years, sorry. Nearly 7 years now. And then it was once I was coming down the footpath that runs along the A19. There's a public footpath and a cycle path between the A19 and the prison, home house.
Yeah.
And my knee just seized up. I was basically limping. I couldn't bend my knee. And managed to unclick, when it made that clicking noise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. And it put me flat on my back. Boom, I took a week off work on sick because of that.
Oh, shit.
My knee came up like a bloody balloon.
And
I thought, I need to start getting a V.
I keep forgetting you got a dodgy knee.
Yeah, my left knee, as you know, it's gone.
See, I think my right one's starting to go.
That cycle path's only a small incline up to the top of the. It's only small. I couldn't do it on a bike. Me, the bike, I will admit, people, my bike is a very heavy bike.
Yeah.
It's what I call a Halford Special. It's got a Halford's frame, but I changed everything on it, made it a lot lighter. But that frame is basically built of scaffold poles.
It's where all your weight is, isn't
know
it,
what I
in
mean?
your frame?
It's in the frame. You take the parts off my bike, and they're very light.
Mm.
You pick the frame up. Oh, there's some weight in that frame.
See, mine's the opposite.
Yeah, as I see it, to do serious mountain bike, you need a strong frame.
Yeah.
Right? I've seen mountain bikes snap in half, coming off some of them jumps that fucking snapped because the suspension's gone.
Mm.
Man would break the jump first.
Yeah, would you?
Fucking solid.
It was like my old blue rally one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's what rally grifters, when rally grifters first come out, they're there with the forerunner to BMXs.
What?
You can ask how Stephen. Yeah, they were built like tanks. I mean, they were fucking built like tanks. You could not destroy one of them. They were impossible to destroy. I remember using one once at West Nelson. I fucking threw it all over the place.
Wow.
Really abused that. Yeah, really abused that bike. But
bike?
you do that. You do that with a modern BMX.
Oh no.
And it would have destroyed it.
No, yeah, of course it would.
I put tires inside tires.
See, I done that with my my jump bike, and I hated it. It was just too heavy.
What?
I put tires inside tires.
You cut the metal rim off the tire.
Yeah, I did.
There's no once you cut that metal rim off the tire, there's no weight to that tire at all. None. It's the bit that holds it. It's the same as a car tire. It's the bit that holds it to the wheel where the weight is. It's just a metal ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you got was a Stanley knife and sliced it around.
I cut mine
And
off with the scissors.
You could fold it up in a little ball.
Scissors,
just Stanley knife all the way around it. I took it. It was well worn. There was no tread on it, so it was like a smooth. There was no tread or nothing on it. And then I tucked it inside the other tire, the one that the new ones I was putting on. Never got a puncture.
See, I didn't get a puncture. Mine had tread on it. They had quite a lot of tread on it.
Mine was basically de-treaded. There was no tread on it whatsoever.
That's
on the new ones. That's the mistake you made. See, I always made my bikes lighter. I always made them as light as I could. I had a racing bike, but I kept buckling the front wheels. Just kept buckling the front wheels. The front wheels were very light alloy, and they were quick release, very light. And I kept buckling them, and I thought, fuck it, I'll get a stronger and better bike. And that's when I started doing mountain bikes. Yeah. But even mountain bikes, when I got a mountain bike, I customized it. I made them a lot better and a lot lighter.
Yeah, see, I've customized mine.
Yeah, because you do. I mean, most people will buy a bike now and leave it as it is. Me, I always change things around to how I wanted it. I wanted it to suit me. Right, that can come off. There's no need for that. That can come off. I'll put that on there. I'll move stuff around. It's like I always swap the brakes over. I always swap the brakes over because the front brake was always on the right-hand side. And I'm right-handed. Now I know from experience that when you pull both brakes together, let's say you have to do a sudden stop, you pull the right one. If you're right-handed, it's obviously going to be the same if you're left-handed. You pull that right one slightly quicker or a bit slightly quicker. Not quicker. You'll pull that right one just a few split second more quicker than the left one. Quicker than the left one. And you always go over the handlebars. So I swapped the brake cables. All I do is swap the brake cables over. So my front brake was on the left, which is my bob hand, as I call it. So all the power, when I pulled the brakes, it was just a back wheel. I'd rather lock a back wheel up than the front one to go over the handlebars.
See, I'm the opposite. I think it's because I'm left-handed. You're
left-handed, yeah. So you don't have to swap your brakes over. And I always made sure that my front brakes, they would stop me, but they wouldn't bring the wheel to a dead stop. I'd adjust the cable because you get a little adjuster on them and how much pressure it needs. And I always adjusted them so my front wheel wouldn't lock up because that's what you go over for. Because the front wheel just locks up. Yeah. And then I remember having leather brake pads on my racer. The pads were leather, very expensive. Dorrell's cycle shop used to be in the Thornsby in Doggy. People of my age will know Dorrell's, and I always went in there. And I think there were 10 quid each, and it was two. Yeah, there were 10 quid each because they were leather. Wow. And then I went from them to discs. Well, you know yourself, the mountain bike I had,
Mm.
I took those little 6-inch discs off and put big fucking 8 inches on them.
Yeah, but the 140s went, and then you took them to 180.
Yeah, and then I took them to 180. Yeah, so they had the biggest ones on. But you're
Don't-
supposed to put a little one at the front and a big one at the back. It's the same with the car. You get the
Yeah.
big discs at the back and the little ones at the front.
Mm.
I didn't. I put them both exactly the same, so they were both 180s on the back and front.
Overkill.
But that's how I did my bikes when we. And then, like I said, I haven't been. It's all there. I mean, obviously, it might need a clean before I put it back together because it's in bits in the shed, but everything's there.
Yeah.
Well, when I stripped everything off, because as you know, I stripped it off to spray the bike, to spray the frame, to redo it.
Did you do it?
Yeah, it's been done. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
So when I eventually picked up the frame on its own, it was just the frame. I thought that's a bit light. It's very light. That.
Mm.
I know it's built like a tank, but to me it was dead light.
Mm.
It's just when you put everything on it, that's where you get the weight.
See, that's where my weight is. My weight's in the wheels.
Yeah,
Because the frame's light as anything.
Yeah, mine's on the frame. It's a strong frame. I didn't get bikes with a suspension in the middle and all that.
Oh, I've got double suspension.
My bike, Pete, was what they call a hardtail.
Yeah.
It's a hardtail bike. There's no suspension on the back.
No. I tried a hardtail before and it nearly snapped my spine in two.
Well, that's all. When we were growing up, there was no suspension on push bikes.
No.
So you were used to driving a hardtail. You were used to it.
I used to watch a YouTuber. He used to be a top British downhiller called Rob Warner.
Yeah.
And he did this throwback video and he went straight back to his first bike, which was a Peugeot.
Yeah.
And it had no suspension. It had front suspension or
Yeah.
forks.
Hey, go.
Well, that's all mine has. It's got front suspension forks. That's it. It's got none on the back. That's why it's called a hardtail. But hardtails in certain conditions are better than a one with rear suspension on.
Oh yeah.
It depends on the condition, on the actual place where you ride your bike. It all depends.
Like if I do road biking, you need a hardtail. I lock mine off, so then it becomes a hardtail.
Well, it's like those endurance races that they have on bikes. Sometimes it's on the road, and sometimes it's not. And quite a lot of them on the enduro ones have all got hardtails.
Yeah, they have. And when they go on the road, they lock the forks off.
Yeah, and you can use your legs as suspension anyway, because that's all we did when we were kids. It was your legs that did the suspension.
Oh, yeah. I hate heat
I can't these days.
That's why we've got knackered knees.
Yeah.
If I use my legs as suspension now, it would go permanently hard for fucking no suspension or snap suspension.
Well, you're talking about bikes. It's like, it's like me talking about radios. I mean, I know a lot about bikes, a hell of a lot. And as you know, I've got the bike stand to put it on to maintain. I've got all the maintenance keys, all the little Allen keys, and them dead long ones like that. I've got all that. Yeah. The only thing I couldn't stand was when I was putting the discs on. Obviously, you have to buy the adapters. The bigger the disc, the bigger the adapter. Yeah. Is those tiny little screws to put the discs in when you attach the disc to the wheel. And you can over tighten them and fuck them, or you cannot tighten. You can't tighten them too much and the twats come off. So you've got to get it just right. You know what I mean?
You got to get the torque, don't you?
You see the front disc doing this. Well, I never used a torque wrench. I've never ever used a torque wrench on any of my bike nuts. Nothing. You just go. As soon as you hear that little, that's it. That's tight. That was it.
I really enjoy my bike.
I think the only thing I didn't change that was really, really heavy was the saddle. The saddle on my bike is fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really heavy. If you keep hearing like a tinkling, it's me. Someone's activating me front door channel.
I changed mine because it wasn't right.
I remember the racer that I had because my dad never used his bike after he retired, and I took it over, and he had a leather racing seat on it, proper leather racing seat. And I tell you what, that's the hardest fucking saddle I've ever sat on. Our son got rid of that.
Did you get arse rush?
Oh yeah, it was like I tell you what. I tell you what, after riding that for a few hours, but I had to stand up to get it home. I'm not sitting down on that. Fucking hell.
Try riding without one.
Yeah, well, the thing is, underneath the leather, it had springs. It wasn't spongy cushion like they are today. Fucking hell. I mean, how the hell did you ride that, Dad? I rode it for... Yeah, I know you rode it for work, but how the hell did you ride that? It was really... and I think the only thing I ever did with that racer, apart from changing the pads to leather one, the brake pads to leather.
Yeah.
I changed the seat. That was it. Everything else I didn't have to touch.
Oh, what have I changed?
I tell you what, right? You could pick that bike was that light, you could pick it up with 2 fingers.
Here you come, man.
Yeah, well, that's how light that racer was. And like I said, I used to always go to Donald's for my parts. Always go there for parts.
I went on a ride with Mum and Martin on Sunday up Clearbank. It was fucking brutal.
Clearbank.
I was blown out my arse. Do you know where we were?
Now, we were talking about this the other day. I don't like cyclists on Clearbank. And you bring that subject up.
No, we weren't on the road, Dad. We were actually on the gravel paths.
The dirt tracks.
Yeah. So do you know where we walked? And then the road dips down. And then there's a path that goes off. We went up there. And I thought it was reasonably flat.
No.
How wrong I was. And I've walked up there.
It's different when you're on a bike than it is when you're walking.
Oh, Dad. Martin wanted to do Ingleby Incline. I was like, you can go and get fucked. We'll never get up there.
I'll tell him to try something, Bank, or Birkbrow. Birkbrow, whoa. It's great in the van. Come down there in the van, it's fantastic.
Is Birkbrow the one on the way to Whitby?
Yeah.
Right.
Just after Gisborough. I wouldn't like to think I was coming down it on a fucking push bike, though, because your brakes go, you've had it. It'll end up, you'll end up hitting that crash barrier like the one outside Gisborough. That's how bad it is.
I bet that was a mountain biker.
Yeah, it's the most wicked right-hand bend coming down that I've ever drove a vehicle around. It is fucking lethal. How anybody hasn't gone off the end of there yet and ended up in the forest? Because once after that crash barrier, there's a hell of a dip into that woods, into those woods. See, that's what I can't understand about that crash barrier at Gisborough. That keeps getting hit on the roundabout. Yeah, that one as you come down Birkbrow, nothing.
No?
Never gets touched. It's an old rusty fucking crash barrier. It's never been touched. But that one at Gisborough roundabout has been took out. As I said, I've lost count.
Yeah.
But that's what freaking hell.
Knows. I have no idea. But yeah. I've ridden all over. I've walked both sides of Clearbank with old Craig when he was going through his depressive shit, or his depressive mode. That is brutal. Do you know you get the car park right at the top?
Birkbrow? No,
Clearbank.
Oh, there's 2. Which one are we on about?
The one right at the top as you come to the brow.
Is it the one that's got the width restriction as you go in? It's got the big post on.
Yeah.
I know which one.
Well, on the other,
I think that's the second one.
Is it?
I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that's it's the first.
Yeah, because the other one's down the bank where we parked.
It's the second one coming down.
Yeah.
Go on. Sorry.
Well, on the other side, it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
Until you get right round to the other side, and then just goes boom.
Well, what's that little village? You go Birkbrow, right? You pass the car parks, and it's tiny, and you take a little. It looks like you're going down a dirt track. It's actually a tarmac road.
Oh yeah. Me and Jamie have been down it trying to look at a church. Hang on.
Go into that village. Obviously, don't go in the middle of the night because they're all, they're all a bit. They've all got 6 toes and shit like that.
Right. Where am I? Look, Clearbank.
I forget. It's a weird name.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. It's about as weird name as Chop Yacht.
Yeah.
Something Gate. Is it?
Chopgate.
No. Chop Yacht. We call it Chop Yacht, people. The locals call it Chop Yacht, but the name of the village is actually Chop Gate.
It's spelled Chopgate, yeah.
How it got Chop Yacht, I don't know, but that's the name it was given. But there's another village up there, and it really is. I think it's about 6 to 8 houses, and that's it. It's only time you blink and you've passed it. Take your bike down there. I mean,
is it Steve,
if you've got
Steve
if you've got-
Green.
no, if you've got wrinkles on your face, you won't have by the time you come down that. That's why coming down Beckbrow, they've got that many S-bends in it. Just to slow. That's just to slow people down. And a cattle grid at the bottom. Oh, tell you what, you hit that cattle grid this morning. Fuck, I didn't realise. I'll admit I was going a little bit too quick.
What cattle grid?
The bottom of Beckbrow. Okay, now, man. Don't hit that cattle grid. It just suddenly comes up on you.
bit like that box that you hit on the fucking A1.
Well, don't remind me on about that. Well, my bumper's it's finally been replaced now. They've finally replaced it. I just got the new camera. I got a phone call. Sorry, a quick change of subject. I got a phone call. I said, John, what van you in? I went, my own, LBO. He said, oh, that was supposed to have been in this morning.
Yeah.
To get the new bumper on. He said, I put it on the email. I said, look, I don't read those emails. I'll look at my name, see what roundabout, and that's it. I don't look at what van I'm in. He went, yeah. He said, where I am now? I went, well, you know where I am? I'm fueling up. I'm at XW service station, northbound. I'll meet. Do you know where GT Finishes is? I went, yeah. He said, I'll meet you there. I said, look, I've got a van load of baskets. So poor Phil this morning, I empty the van. Because I've obviously took the 2 days off. He said, oh, bloody van. I went, look, I met him there. He said, oh, well, the new bumper's on now, so she's been sorted out. I hope you fucking filled it up.
What path did we take? Sorry, go on.
He had 2 rejected. One, the temperature was too high.
All right.
I went, no, that's in my fridge unit. And I think it was Rampton Hospital. You know, the psychiatric. Because he didn't have ID.
Oh, do you need ID?
It was first time, because Rampton Hospital, right? Anyone listening, Rampton Hospital is a category A psychiatric ward. It's technically a prison, but they call them hospitals, right? The security for me to get in there is so fucking tight. It's unreal. Now, I've visited a lot of prisons with the job I'm in, but never one like this. You can Google Rampton Hospital you can Google it and read the people that have been in there. They've all been in there. Peter Sutcliffe, fucking Beverly Allett, the original Angel of Death. They've all been in there. That Cousins, that copper who killed that woman, they've all been in there. It's really, you'd stand a better chance walking onto a military base than getting into there. And one of the things they ask, you have to take your driving license with you for ID. And the process it takes to get from that door to you eventually being allowed in is about an hour.
Oh, wow.
Right? Now, but once you've been, you just put your finger, it's like a fingerprint reader. You put your finger on a fingerprint reader and all your details with your picture comes up in front of them. So they know, everything's there. So that means that the Home Office is registered because you've got to be registered through the Home Office. The Home Office has to okay it because it's a category A.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. And all they'll say to me, because obviously I've been there more, just give us your date of birth. And give them the date. Well, Phil apparently went there this morning and he had no form of identification. So the company, and I first started going there, because Alex and me and Alex have done shit like this before. We've been to category A's before, in prisons before. And a company ID is no good. No. Because a company ID, and that's what we told them upstairs. But she said, oh, because you go to Rampton, we're going to need your photograph for company ID to go in. I went, it's no good. They won't accept it. We had them for HMP Kilmarnock, and I said, well, that's no, because it can be faked, which is right.
Yeah.
We need a birth certificate and or your driving license or a passport. That's what you need. Phil forgot us this morning, so they wouldn't let him in.
Couldn't he just take him through the front door?
No. Everywhere I go, even now, I have my driving license. It's always with me. In my job, they can ask you for ID, just like that. Drop of a hat. Have you got any ID? Because the ones I visit now, mainly in Nottingham, are all psychiatric units.
Yeah.
Category A is the big one, which is Rampton. We get a couple of category Bs and a lot of category Cs. The category Cs are fine. They'll come to you and you just hand them over. But the category A's, we have to go in.
If you get rejected, do they get a refund?
Yeah, they'll get a refund. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But like I say, I mean, I always carry my ID with me.
Where? Logical.
Yeah. A lot of people leave the driving licenses at home, but my job I don't, because I could get pulled up at any time. I could be asked to go to another psychiatric unit or another prison, and it's like when I go out on a mooch. I call going out. I go for the mooch people because my body clock is used to doing nights, late nights, early mornings. So I'll guarantee I'll be waking up tonight about 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe between 11 and 2 o'clock tonight and 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll be waking up. It's just what I'm used to. And I'll go grab a coffee, grab a Red Bull if I want a Red Bull, and I'll go for the mooch. And I'll guarantee you I'm going to get pulled up by the police. Guarantee you.
Those, for people who don't know what mooch is you just cough out?
Yeah, I just go for a drive, just have a drive around. I visit some of the places I used to live, and I go for a drive around out in the countryside. Like I say, that copper this morning when I was going through Stokesley, near Stokesley, I thought he was going to pull me, but he left me alone. And on the off chance that I get pulled up, one of the questions the police are going to ask you, do you have your driving license? Yes, officer. There you go. Give them that, and that's 90% of your problems over and done with. If you're doing nothing wrong, you see, this is what I can't understand about some people when they're out in the night time. If you're doing nothing wrong, and and you answer the questions clearly and out like that, well, okay, mate, on your way. I'll guarantee why he's talking to you. His colleagues running your registration.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee you that. Do you know what I mean? And if your name and address comes up with the name and address on your license, well, there you go. The last time I was on my way to Redcar, I was coming down the Parkway to 174, and I just got to K11, got pulled up, got stopped. He said, "Oh, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm just on a mooch, mate. I can't sleep." Told him what my job was. I said, "I can't sleep." He knew what a mooch was. I said, "I've got myself a coffee. I'm going to go down to Lovett's car park." He went, "Lovett's car park?" I went, "Yeah, it's called Majuma car park." He went, "I haven't heard that name in years." Look, I mean, we're having a bit of a chinwag.
So he was old.
Yeah. I said, "I'm just going to sit there for maybe an hour or so and drive back down the trunk road back into Middlesbrough and into Stockton." And he was all right. He said, "Oh, yeah, no worries, mate. Okay, John, anyway." I went, "Geez, obviously." But when I was sat in the car park, at Lovett's car park, a police car passed. I'd only been there about 20 minutes. And I knew he'd come back and have a look. Well, that's it, yeah. Like, I always carry my driving license with me. I can't understand why this morning he didn't, knowing that was the category A psychiatric hospital. The first thing they're going to ask you for, do you have a passport, driving license, or your birth certificate? A company ID will not get you in there.
No, not at all.
It won't do it. And that's what I said to the lasses upstairs, and that's why I still won't get one. Gary Scott's got one. I went, there's no point in having that there because they won't let you in with that. That can be forged.
Yeah.
I know driving licenses and passports can be forged. But the thing is, when you give them your license or your form of identification, they're straight on the Home Office computer. If it's forged, not like you'll probably be spending the night in there. You know what I mean? But if it's not, they're fine. They take your fingerprints, they take your photograph, take a copy of your identification, and then obviously I've got to take everything out of the van. You have lockers and all that to put all your stuff in.
Yeah.
But my stuff's not worth nicking. I'll just stick it on there. They then lift the bonnet up, and we've got the mirrors underneath. We've got the magnets on for heartbeats. We've got all in the back. The only thing I wouldn't allow them to do is put the dog in the back.
No, you can't.
That's the only thing. I said, you can't do that, mate. If the dog jumps in the back, then I'm taking this out.
Yeah, it's contaminated.
It's health and hygiene. I'm not allowed. But it's a sniffer dog. I can't let your dog in the back.
No.
Unfortunately, that's what I can't do. If you can get in and have a look, but that fridge has got to stay on.
Yeah.
I'll turn because, like I said, I put a magnet on the back and the front. It's like two magnets that stick to the van, and that's listening. It's checking for heartbeats, but because the fridge unit's on, it doesn't work.
Why would you smuggle someone in?
Yeah, exactly. So, it's just as bad coming out. Trust me. So they checked all the baskets, made sure that there was just sandwiches in there. I shut the doors. Then I turned the fridge unit off, and you have to stand away. Then you go while they're looking at the rest of your van. You go through a metal detector. I take my jackets off, take my car keys, and my wallet out the pocket, put it in a tray. That gets X-rayed.
What about your pens?
A pen's fine, but they made me take your badge off.
Ah, okay.
Because at the back of the badges, there was a clip.
Yeah.
It slides in the back. He said, "No, they can pick locks with that. I'm going to know if it's gone missing." And then you go through a metal detector. They ask you if you've got a belt on.
No worries, Esther.
Yeah, no worries. And they then pat you down. And you've got that twice as bad when you come back out. You've got it twice as bad. But yeah, you can take about an hour
Is that an hour in and an hour out?
To get in and out, it all depends. The last time I was there was an ambulance due on site because one of the patients was kicking off, so they were bringing an ambulance in, and I was standing there for 2 hours, couldn't move. I'd stay there. They won't let you in or out until it's calmed down, or they've got them calmed down. It was the same with when I went to HMP Kilmarnock. You could see the prisoners there. Well, obviously it's a prison, and you know those prison wagons with the black windows in.
Yeah.
They'd back up to the building. They would actually back up, so you wouldn't see them. And they would let you in and out because there's massive fences between you and them. But when you go to Rampton, there isn't. There's one fence.
Because it's psychotic.
It's about 30 foot high, but yeah, big. But like I say, I deliver shit like that. That's what I have to put up with sometimes going there. I thought, I said, HMP Rampton. And he went, no, it's Rampton Hospital. These are not prisoners.
I thought it was HMP.
No, it's actually NHS. You can Google it. Please Google it and have a look at it. It's NHS Rampton Hospital. It looks like a prison. It's got the big fences on, the big massive doors. It's got all the proper security shit, but it's classed as a hospital.
So get a job there. Says NHS Rampton Hospital job. I'll fit for fucking right in.
Yeah, you're just like go anywhere.
Walking down the fucking corridor going, woo.
Yeah. I go through just to get to the kitchens. I go through six sets of 30-foot gates.
Oof! Wow,
these gates are huge.
42, Jamie.
The meaning of life, yeah, 42. The meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
42.
That's a proper saying. Well, like I say, people say, "Oh, you're just delivering sandwiches," but they don't know where I'm delivering to. Some of the places I'm delivering to are fucking dangerous. Really, yeah. Really dangerous. I think there's only one prison that we actually still deliver. I think it's still Kilmarnock. The rest are psychiatric hospitals. We call it a psychiatric prison, but they call it a hospital.
And a few nut house. It's a fucking nut house.
There's one not so far from Rotherham, but that's a category C. That's relatively safe. That one's a category C. Yeah.
Is that where they're let out? For the day?
Some of them, yeah. Like, I went to the other one in Leicester.
That's just Leicester.
They're in between. They're not far off finishing the sentence, so they put them in a category C.
Okay.
Ready to be released. That's fantastic. The lads in there are great. So they get to do this. There's so much of the sentence. So let's say they've got 6 to 8 months left before the sentence is finished. These are prisoners who've been in prison long term.
Yeah. So
they send them to these places to basically not just build the confidence up, but to show them what life is like outside now.
Is it like Kirk Leatham?
To bring it back.
Or is it Kirk Lev?
It's Kirk Leatham.
Kirk
Leatham. It's the same with Leatham. It's like that. I delivered to a couple of those, but the big one is Rampton. And it is in the middle. It's literally in the middle of nowhere.
It's got guns on the outside in case they fucking try and escape.
Yeah, machine gun nests have got fucking searchlights.
Police with fucking Nazi hats on. It's a concentration camp. Pick up the psychos.
You'd fit in there, Jamie. But that's it. That's some of the places I have to deliver to. But the countryside around there, if we ever managed to get down, that would be a nice place to walk in the summer.
I've been to Derbyshire Dales. Beautiful.
Yeah. Never been there.
Yeah, I've been with you.
That was different then. Yorkshire Dales. You need to go right into Yorkshire, not just North Yorkshire where we are, right into the Yorkshire Dales. Beautiful out there, especially in the summer. Right, this is going to be a quick one because I need to have something to eat. And
it's actually been an hour.
Well, there you go. So we can cut that off. We'll bring something again later on.
Jamie had been running a place. Yeah, he come with as well.
Yeah, he would be running the asylum. So, have you got anything else to say? Because I'm literally busting to go to the toilet.
Unless you want to put
the I need to laugh.
No, I'm good.
I know it's only a short one today, people. But please leave a like and subscribe and press the notification button, please, and leave us a comment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll catch us all later on. I'm sorry it's going to be a short one, but there might be one either Saturday night or Sunday night. I don't know. Depends.
Yeah,
depends what they've got me on. But we'll be doing another one lately.
Lately?
What the hell?
You need to piss.
Later, I meant to say. I might be going out on a mooch tonight as well, so I'll catch us all later. So, right, I'd like to say, see you later, Michael. See you later, Jamie, and anyone that's watching.
Asta. See you later, Asta.
See you later, Asta. See you later, sweetheart. And like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification button. Leave us a comment, and we'll catch us all later.
Bye.
Take care now.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.